Are you struggling to attract high-paying clients? You're getting a lot of no's from the people coming to you wanting to work with you because they can't afford what you offer. They see the value, but it's not the right time. They don't have the investment. And perhaps you're actually getting bored of repeating yourself in your sessions over and over again, doing the same type of work, not getting the chance to go much deeper with your clients. If you are a coach therapist and you want to massively increase your income and impact this year, you need to have a unique positioning in the market. Let me give you 3 examples of our clients that shifted their positioning and that shifted their business. Let me start with Odd. Odd used to be a hypnotherapist. She positioned herself as being the expert that helps women to unblock their money blocks. That means that she helps women to, in 12 months' time, double their income by working on their subconscious, by using the tools of hypnotherapy. Because she had such a strong positioning, she got instantly booked speaking at Elle magazine. She got booked to speak at Google. She had so many media appearances, podcasts, interviews, articles about her. Because she was no longer a hypnotherapist, she was actually solving a specific problem for a specific audience. Another client of ours is Anna. She combined her passion for public speaking and psychology. She went from being a normal public speaking coach to work with Russian-speaking professionals who wanted to have more meaning and depth in their message. So she really worked on unlocking their own stories, their own depth, and their own meaning. After 8 weeks working on this shift in her market, she signed 10 clients to her first ever group program. Muriel is one of our amazing clients that also did the shift by combining her personal story of her life journey, her years of practice and teaching in yoga, and her 20 plus years of experience of working as a senior manager. Thanks to this repositioning, we managed to have her on TEDx. So what should you not do when it comes to your own positioning? Let's talk about 4 different things. Number 1, choosing too broad niche. If you are working with anyone that can come to your practice, anyone that says, I want to work with you, I want your help, or if you're seen as a generalist, you are replaced. Number 2, you are selling the tool, not the outcome. And this is very, very common. If you're not focusing on a specific pain point or you're focusing on if you studied a tool like hypnotherapy, breath, life coaching, then you are in a competition with everyone else who's therapy. It's not easy for your prospect to understand the difference between you and someone else. The third common problem that I see is that when someone moves into choosing the audience, they say, I want to be paid more, I want to work with someone who has more goal. Example, if you say, I want to work with millionaires, I want to help millionaires, but you are actually not connected to them, you don't know what it means, what's going on with their. The fourth common mistake that I see is choosing beginners as your audience that you want to work with. Taking someone from 0 to 1 is so much harder than from 1 to 10. So what do we do instead? Let's talk about a couple of things that you can do to actually choose a positioning in the market that is going to be fruitful and impactful and valuable. So number 1, get very clear on your one target audience. Because when you choose a target audience that you really understand and you work with them in your messaging, in your marketing, in your program, in your result, everything becomes that. And you're, wow, I cannot commit to only one audience. There's so many people I would like to work with. Here's a trick. Commit to focus only on one for at least 90 days. Video that's as you're watching this, say, okay, I'm going to commit to this audience for 90 days. And I let myself really focus, getting to know them, focusing on them, really getting positioned around this topic. And after 90 days, you can reevaluate and say, do I really want to continue working with them? Is there some readjustment to do? Or is there something else that I want to change? But really focus on one target audience so you get to know them really deeply. And a couple of questions you can ask yourself when you choose that audience is, do I like working with this audience? I like these people. Do I feel excited to work with audience? Number two, can I really help them? Do I have the experience, the leadership, the understand their audience so I can really help them? And number three, of course, can they pay? You might love this audience, you might be able to help them, but they cannot pay for what. Number two, when you choose your target audience, what you can focus on is solve the outcome, not. So in our example, what we are solving is hypnotherapists to move away from working 5-6 days a week to cut down their work time to 2-3 days a week while keeping the same income, if not doubling. This is a very specific outcome that we work on in 90 days. What is yours? What can you do when it comes to helping someone to overcome a specific problem that they are facing at the moment in their life? So the question you can ask yourself is, what is the most urgent need and desire that this one audience has now that you can help them solve in the upcoming 90 days? So you really keep it super focused to one outcome, one solution, one target audience. Number three, step up. It can be so comfortable working with beginner level because everything is new to them and you feel like you're really opening the world. However, chances are high that you're actually able to take clients much further than from 0 to 1. Many times it feels scarier to work with more advanced people and also people with I really want to invite you to have the courage to work with someone that is more advanced. Not only will you be better paid for your work, but you will grow so much in your lead. You get a chance and in your delivery, in your knowledge, in how you see yourself, and it gets it. It's going to be so interesting for you and so powerful for you. And many times we are afraid to work with this audience because of our own beliefs about ourselves. Things that I share with you today that can help you to reposition yourself. And when you do this, when you get to the point of understanding of what is my one target that I love working with, I get to be super focused with them on the problem solution. I niche down, I focus on it for 90 days, and I don't change my mind. I get to really decide what am I an expert in. When you do that, everything starts to shift. It starts to shift, and you are starting to get much more requests. You're getting much more money. You can charge whatever you want. It really is a funnel. So if you are in this stage where you are struggling to have high-paying clients, you're struggling to really stand out in your industry, next step is to book a 15-minute call with Watch and Look. In this 15-minute call, we'll be able to look over what you have in terms of your audience, your niche, your positioning, and help you to start realigning in the right direction. So make sure to book this 15-minute call. You cannot buy anything in this call. This is a really call for you to have an audit of where you are right now and for us to be able to see. Make sure to book this 15-minute call so we can look over so you can start running your business in the